TV if you want to live. You just don't turn it off!
You want them? We got them. This January, Backtrack Cinema brings you a man and a movie, where we watch men dishing it out every week. And don't worry, we love our ladies too.
It's nice.
A man and a movie, every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday at 3. Get ready for action, horror, and sci-fi, and some laughs along the way. A Man and a Movie, this January at Backtrack Cinema, Thursdays at 7, Sundays at 3.
Go to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Backtrack Cinema. I'm your host. My name is Jason, and this is a place where you would talk about movies of the past that you know and love. And today is A Man and a Movie, Episode 7, a weekly watch party series where I go and watch a movie. I had a last minute cancellation, so I thought I'd come on here and watch Rambo 2 as promised. It was on my poll. I did have a guest, but my guest fell under the weather, so it's just going to be me tonight, guys. So get your movies ready and all that. I'm coming at you from east of Toronto. It is 9:03 p.m., so get ready, and we're going to watch some Rambo, man. We're going to watch a top-notch 80s action film tonight. So this is going to be a lot of fun. As you can see, we're starting right at the explosion there because this movie starts right away. So yeah, this could be a lot of fun. Like always, thank you all always for liking, subscribing, joining the channel, all that kind of stuff. So let me see who's here. Nick Chang. Nick, buddy, what's going on? Great supporter of the channel. He says, hey, or he says, yeah, yes. Love it. Tim, my man, what's up? He says, what's up, J-Man? First Blood Part 2. Let's fucking do this. Can you guys hear me all right? Because I'm alone here. I can't tell. My volume says everything's okay. So I'm assuming you guys can hear me loud and clear. And we're going to be doing some Rambo 2 in a few minutes. Of course, I already did First Blood a while back. So now we are on Rambo 2, which is nice. And we'll slowly go through the series as time goes on with the channel. You know, can only do so much, right? So absolutely. Nick says the first Rambo flick I saw at a theater when I was 15. I was 6 years old when this came out. And I wore this bitch out. I absolutely wore it out. We hear you, Lone Wolf. COVID leader. This is Raven. Raven, talk to me, Raven. I love it, guys. I love that you guys are such big Rambo fans. Yeah, I mean, Rambo 2 just made a shitload of money, guys. A shitload of money. I don't know if it's aged as well for you guys as it has for me. You know, it's not the deep drama, character-driven story I liked about Rambo First Blood. I think First Blood is just an amazing movie. I call this cartoon Rambo, but I have a ton of fun with it. I really do. I have a ton of fun with this movie. I don't consider any movie in the Rambo franchise bad at all. So, all right. Tim says, haha, colorful names. Dragonfly Wolf Den. Nick Chang says it was a highly anticipated sequel. Oh yeah, for sure. I could imagine. I mean, I was only 6 when this came out, so I was right at that age, man. Wearing toy machine guns on my chest, throwing grenades in the forest. You know what I mean? I thought I was Rambo. It was freaking It's awesome. It's awesome. So if you guys are ready, I am ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. So I'm going to count down from 5. We're going to press play together. Let's just get this going here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let me adjust my volume here. So we started off Rambo, and he's been here what, 5 years, slugging away, breaking up rock, blowing up a town. He gets a long time in prison. We're gonna see that he gets a presidential pardon here, if the mission's successful. Anyway, um, there he is, handing on Stallone here. Rambo, and Stallone was in top notch shape, wasn't he? In this, absolutely in top notch shape. Let's hope I don't get dinged by YouTube, guys. Please let me know if my stream just absolutely just cancels on me, because I won't be able to tell. It says we're live, so that's good. It's a nice, pretty nice conversation they have here. And when he says, "Do we get the win this time? This time it's up to you." Apparently, the crowd went nuts. Or Nick Chang maybe can tell us. Maybe Nick Chang could tell us. Did the crowd go crazy here? Because that's what I heard in the documentary and stuff. Tim says Sly sure knows how to start a movie. Such a wicked opening scene and dialogue with Trotman. Yeah, it is. I like it. Now, I often wonder, what if the second one would have been before First Blood? The sequel would have been a prequel, kind of like Missing in Action. They go backwards to show him escaping. Then did this movie as the third movie. I often wonder if that would have worked out. Nick says he was trained by Franco Columbus. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that he was in prime shape, and he took that prime. He took that physique he had right into Rocky 4, which was another smash hit. Here it is. This time it's up to you. Excellent. There it is. Mario Kasser, Andrew Vadna, a George P. Cosmatos film, which I have heard that Sylvester Stallone was a silent director on, which doesn't surprise me. You get the flame and the Rambo title there. Such great stuff. Now, do you guys like this score as much as me? I love this score. I love it, man. It's Jerry Goldsmith again, cashing in a great score. Jerry Goldsmith is the action maestro. You know what I mean? That's what I like to call him. Hey, Kyle, what's going on, buddy? Tim says you're right, Jason. Awesome score in this movie. Absolutely awesome. Of course, we got Martin Cove in this too as Erickson from Karate Kid, which he would have done in 1984. This is 85. Fuck, man, we were spoiled in the 80s, guys. We were spoiled, man. It feels like. Just think of 1985 alone. Back to the Future, Rambo 2. Those are just two off the top of my head, but there's so many great movies. Rocky 4. I just like the building of the score here is just excellent. Scream Bay by Sylvester Stallone and James Cameron, you know? So there's the ties in with the Terminator with Mario Castor, Andrew Vajna. They did um James Cameron did a bit of the script here. From what I'm told, from what I know, James Cameron wrote a lot of the action. Stallone wrote a lot of the politics in this. Movie Jeff says, I know Jason isn't a fan of Rambo 2, but I love this movie. Dude, I wore this bitch out when I was a kid. I do like it. Don't think I don't like it. This is like my fourth time watching it already this year. But I know you're just jabbing at me for my ranking. I get it. Nick says, yeah, the score had more punch than the more somber tone of the first. Yeah. Yeah, it drives the movie along pretty good. There he is. Murdoch. I'm coming to get you. Jeff, I watched this movie twice a day. I believe that, dude. I believe it. Oh man, I wore this movie out. Had the poster on when I was a kid. But surprisingly, I still loved First Blood as a kid more. I watched First Blood so many times as a kid. We got Jay in the house. I bought matching Rambo shirts for my grandmother and I. Love these flicks. Yeah, I love the Rambo franchise. One of my favorites. So I was reading today, guys, that the plot of him going back to Southeast Asia to get POWs was actually based on a real mission. Like that was actually fact, something that happened. Now I don't know if the military would deny that or the government would completely deny that, but I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. The only Rambo movie to be nominated for an Academy Award for sound editing, lost to Back to the Future. Photographs. Don't engage the enemy. Bullshit. You kidding me? Rambo's doing it, man. I'll say though, when the action kicks in, man, the action's great in this movie. I think people forget sometimes, like this was big blockbuster, one of the most fast-paced action movies of all time. And of course, Stallone and Arnold being competitive. We got Rambo 2, Commando in the same year, both over the top 80s awesomeness. Don't try the blood and guts routine. Sweet. I love the music. The music's so good. Tim says back in the day, I had a VHS tape that had First Blood Part 2, and Rocky 4. Still have it. Can't believe there's any tape left. Man, that's like First Blood Part 2, Rocky 4. That is awesome. I still have the tape of my mom. My mom would tape movies off like First Choice and all that shit back in the day. And I have not Lone Wolf McQuaid, Silent Rage and Visiting Hours. I still have the tape of my tape collection somewhere. So I want to know from you guys. This is what I want to know. I tend to pick the movies on the watch parties. What would you like to see me do a watch party of? Because since you guys are in the chat, you're here supporting me right now. What would you guys like to see me watch in the future for a watch party? If you're into these things anyway. Because I like to make sure that you guys are happy, you guys are involved, engaged, all that kind of stuff. But this was on a poll. You all wanted me to watch this one. I put about 4 or 5 Stallone movies out there. Oh, I love this. Which you choose to call hell, he calls home. Love it. Good stuff, man. Tim says over the top. Yes, I would love to do that one. Oh, Stallone's arm. We're geeking over Stallone's arm now. Look at this, man. Sharpening the old knife up. The music. Bum bum bum. Great. He's packing all that shit. You know there's gonna be some killing. Him and his bow, eh? Rambo and his bow. Just awesome. Explosive arrows. Unfortunately, a technician on this movie died, and the movie is dedicated to him. I forget his name. I just read it today. Um Explosion went off prematurely, and the guy lost his life. I mean, these things are dangerous. Back in the day, the 80s, everything practical like this, these films were dangerous, and I'm assuming they would take crackerjack timing. This is going to take crackerjack timing, Wang. Oh, there he goes. He knows Murdoch's full of shit right there. Dick says the Piodo rescue trope of the 80s started with Uncommon Valor, which was also directed by Ted Kochev. I have not seen that one. I've not seen that one. I have to see it. Tim says, love this scene. It rivals Arnold's scene in Commando. We were spoiled in the 80s. Oh yeah. It's even got the one-liners like when he meets Ko. Why you so late, Rambo? I got hung up. I'm putting the cart before the horse here, though. I'm just here to clean up the mess. Troutman's always is already getting this bureaucrat, um, slimy feeling from this guy. Nick says you should watch Uncommon Valor. It was a more serious take on the missing in action issues like First Blood was the PTSD of Vietnam vets. I'll definitely have to give that a watch for sure. For sure, Nick. Yeah, I'll put that on the list, buddy. Through my stack of content I got to get done. Jeff says Murdoch is such a scumbag. Oh fuck, he plays it so well too. You hate the guy, but the actor did it so well. Yeah, and the music, guys. That's what the music's so memorable in this movie. Is it a better score than the first one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I'm just saying it's good. And a lot of you from This generation who are Stallone fans, you got to realize that he was the man in 1985. In the mid 80s, nobody bigger than Stallone. Jeff says, I love your TV setup so we can actually see the movie. Yeah, it's working out so far. Let's not jinx it, but it's working out so far. I think it's small enough that, it's not doing nothing too badly. Oh my goodness, Jay. Thank you so much. 2.99 super sticker. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support I'm getting from all of you. Fantastic. There he's hung up now. Not a bad way for him to lose all his weapons, right? I do not have a Rambo knife, but I got a Crocodile Dundee knife. I would really like to get a Rambo knife, though. Cover leader, this is Dragonfly 1. I love that when Trotman says that. Tim says, that's not a knife. That's a knife. Fuck, we got to do that one, man. We got to do some Crocodile Dundee. It'll be fun. Now, I believe this was filmed in Mexico. Predator was filmed in Mexico. So the scenery here, as you guys can see here, is fantastic. Oh, Cobra. Cobra would be another good one. Maybe we'll have a Sylvester Stallone film festival. How would you guys like that? A Stallone film festival. Tim says Cobra is wicked. Oh yeah, Cobra's a lot of fun, man. I could watch any Stallone movie. I know what Tim's gonna say, but not Judge Dredd, right? Now, you all a fan of Co? You guys all a fan of Co? I like Co. I thought Co was pretty wasted in this though. Um, I wasted you just getting you didn't get to know her enough. Um, I really dig her though. I think she's cute as a button. I think the actress plays her really well. Tim says, "Yeah, I agree, Jason. We'll pull a Sly all nighter. All nighter? No, 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 no. We'll do an all dayer. We'll start at noon. We'll start at noon. Do like 5 movies in a row. We go big or we go home here." Matt's here. Jason, my man, what's poppin', brother? Some Rambo 2, dude. Doing some Rambo 2. There she is, Julie Nickson. I think that's her name, Julie Nickson. Am I wrong about that? Or is it Julia? She's awesome, though. She's a badass, saves Rambo. Cute as a button, man. Love her. I got hung up. There's that line. I got hung up. Now, I've never been really big on the haze. The cinematography here, I don't know if it's the sun or if it's hot there, or there seems to be a haze in the jungle. Whereas when he did John Rambo, it was a very dark cinematography and very vicious. You know what I mean? Very dreadful. But this is 1985. Popcorn fun. Holy shit, I don't got that kind of energy, Tim. Start at noon and go 24 hours straight. We'll do it from dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn. I don't know. I think I'm too old to do from dusk till dawn now, man. I don't do nights. I'd have to sleep literally all day to be able to do something like that. But that's a great idea, though. That's a fun idea. Nick says, dude, the main weapon he lost the plane was an MP5 submachine gun. Oh, that would have plugged some holes into a lot of people. It's funny that he's hiring a boat here, but yeah, it's funny he's hiring a boat here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. And then John Rambo, he's like the guy taking people out on boats and stuff like that. Oh, okay, yeah, Nick, yeah, that's where it's filmed. Acapulco. Of course, we got to do Predator one day. We have to do Predator watch party. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. And we get a nice conversation. We try to flesh out some character here between Rambo and Co. That's all we really get from them, though. I guess it's enough, though, for a 90-minute action film. I just wish we got to know her more. Um, I think, what if when she rescues Rambo, what if she would have got caught in the process? Then he had to come back and get her. I just don't think I didn't see any reason to kill her. That's my main thing. Julia Nickson was married to David Soul. Those two, eh? Trotman and Murdoch always glancing at each other. Oh, thank you for that, Nick. Yeah, who was Starsky of Starsky and Hutch? Oh, sweet. What bring you good luck, Rambo? I guess this. I'm a movie geek, guys. What can I say? I'm a geek. Love my one-liners. There's that first blood music while they're talking. It's great. The thing is with Ko is she's the only one who gave a shit about Rambo. You know what I mean? Oh, when he gets pissed, man, when she dies, he's fucking pissed. Tim says, "Hey Nick Chang, what's up, man? Does this viewing of First Blood Part 2 make it a gazillion and one?" Yeah, earlier he's saying in the comments. No, I literally wore this movie out, guys. I wore the tape out, man, when I was a kid. This was on like every day when I got home. To survive. Survival war, you got to become war. Film Kid says, just wanted to stop by. One question. What is your favorite Child's Play movie? Mine is Child's Play Part 2. Well, if you know me well, um, I know I haven't covered a ton of horror yet on the channel. I have, but we'll get there. But um, Child's Play 1, man. I like the slow burn of it, the more Hitchcock style of the movie. I love Chris Sarandon as an actor. I think Chucky's the scariest there. I know a lot of people love the Child's Play 2 and all that, but I still like that first movie. Some iconic scenes in there. So my favorite's always been Child's Play 1. Nick says that's affirmative, Timothy. Jay says I'll be watching on and off tonight. Have lots to do with the kiddos. Feeling like these movies have some actual stakes involved in the story versus modern no stakes CGI. Yeah, I get it. CGI is way overused now. That's the thing. Like, I understand using CGI where you need it, but you watch some of those Marvel movies. They're riding a motorcycle and the dirt is kicking up, and the CGI dirt. Like, it just looks terrible sometimes. You watch this movie along with me, you'll see the great practical effects that are being used. Film Kid says rewatched the original last night. It was solid. And right now I'm watching Thanksgiving 2023. Have fun, man. I haven't seen that one yet. I eventually will get to it. Oh, Nick says sorry, he was Hutch. Hey, we can't remember everything, man. Boom, boom, boom. There they are. They're going in. I like when she goes, Psycho Girl, whore from Village. Tim says, I was 12 when First Blood 2 come out. I was in grade 7. Near the end of the school year, the teacher said, we watched a movie in class. I brought the movie, and it was quickly told no, which I find really funny. There's hardly any blood in this movie. It was what this was rated R at the time, I believe, but you look back at it going like, why? Considering what's been out since, you know what I mean? Nick says Paul Michael Glazer was Starsky. Whore from Village, here she is, Psycho Girl. Nick says, well, I don't think she'd mind Rambo getting her a visa to America. Yep. I like the birds and everything, little sound effects. You can see on his arm there the continuity of the scars from First Blood, where he stitched his arm up when he fell off the tree on his arm there. Kind of, I really like that. No more orders, Co. It's time to get fucking serious. CFH Cowboy, my man, how are you doing? Welcome to the Rambo 2 watch party. He says, hello, everyone. Glad you dropped by, man. Glad you dropped by. Good to see you. You got to have some stealth in a Rambo movie, don't you? You got to have a stealth scene. I think sometimes we forget too that Co's been in the war her whole life. She grew up, killing and fighting, and she knows how to take care of herself. They established that with that story on the boat ride, right? Now, believe it or not, this scene here may not be as full of suspense to today's standards, but when I first watched it, it was a pretty because you're like, is Rambo gonna get caught here? From what I remember as a kid, anyway. CFH Cowboy says, "Yeah, I saw you were alive, so I thought, why not drop in? Well, glad to see you, man. You can pop in your DVD, VHS, Blu-ray, or you can just sit here and watch along on the little screen there." There they are, the POWs, still alive, prisoners of war. Even Rambo looks really shocked. Does he? I don't know. Does he look shocked here, guys, or does he just look, or is he disgusted that no one has come to save these guys? And him breaking rock for the last 5 years is, is like day camp compared to what these guys are going through. A tarantula climbing on the guy. You know what I mean? It really sets the scene. Guys shivering. They're probably all sick. These are guys who fought for the country. You know what I mean? I would imagine people who fought in Vietnam, when they watch this, they would there'd be a sense of enjoyment, I think, for when Rambo at the end is saving them all. This war that they weren't allowed to win, and you see this one guy go in there tearing up the fucking place. You know what I mean? Saving all these POWs. Of course, George P. Cosmatos too directed some good ones, man. Cobra, Rambo 2, Tombstone. Tombstone's one of my absolute favorites. Oh, there's a watch party in the making. Tombstone. Oh, love it. Tim says, right here, Rambo ain't just talking fucking pictures and leaving them behind. No, he ain't taking fucking pictures. That's for sure. Photographs? Stick those photographs up your ass. Those photographs would become lost, wouldn't they? And what we got in First Blood was a character who was sorry. What we got in First Blood was a character who was just maiming them to say, I could kill you at any time. This one, he's killing people. We're seeing what he can do in that environment, and putting him back in the jungle environment, in the where he experienced war and everything like that, was I think was cool. He's good with that bow, man. Nick says, "Oh, dude, David Soul was also the leader of the vigilante cops in Magnum Force." Oh yeah, the blonde dude. Tim says Tombstone is definitely a watch party to be had. Great movie. I'll be your Huckleberry. Yes. Yeah, the one who beat Harry at the police pistol match. Great flick. I was so glad I reviewed. Um, I was so glad I started the channel reviewing Death Wish and Dirty Harry movies. I'd already seen all the Death Wish, but never seen any of the Dirty Harry ones. And it got the channel rolling. I owe a lot to those two series, man. They got my channel really rolling. So CFH Cowboy says, "Last Blood any good?" I was told not to watch it. I've been a Rambo fan all my life. Not to watch it? I mean, that's a bit harsh. I mean, it's not bad at all. There's some things in it you can pick at, yeah, but it's got one of the best third acts, man. It is badass. I think Last Blood's great, man. That's me though. I love it. Tombstone definitely is an awesome flick. 1985. So that means First Blood was 1980 in the timeline. Anyway, it was released in 82, but the actual story is supposed to be in 1980. I love you, Tim. Last Blood, not to watch it? Who the hell told you to watch not to watch it? Are they mentally irregular? I mean, to say not to watch a movie, I don't know why people say that. I mean, how bad can a movie be, really? Trust me, I've seen some fucking bad ones. Last Blood is not it. Tom Baker's here, and he says, "And with Robert Redford." What are you Did I miss something? Did someone say something about Robert Redford? Oh, was in talks. Yeah, I think a lot of people were in talks to play Rambo. I think it went through everyone from Al Pacino to um Robert Redford. Same with Rocky. Rocky went through like so many people were going to play him. Here coming up here coming up here is one of my favorite action sequences here. Could this action sequence be in the top 50 Rambo moments video? You little bastard. This is great. Rambo with the shotgun unloading. Love it. Jump, jump. Yeah, Tim, you're right. Here's the thing. We often forget movies are entertainment. That's why the 80s movies are so awesome. Yes, over the top action, explosions. Just enjoy them. If you want to watch a movie, do it. That's just it. Like, if someone tells me not to watch something and I go, well, tell me why I shouldn't watch it. What is so bad about it that you can't watch, you know? I love Last Blood. I thought it was great. I had a good time with it. It hit emotionally for me. It had the action. I liked the real intimidating old grizzled Rambo. I mean, pretty good stuff, man. But this is Backtrack Cinema where we don't give a fuck. what people think. So, oh, this is where he guts this guy like a pig. Oh, some blood. There's some blood, guys. Jump, Rambo! Oh, what a stunt! Real explosions right there, man. Look at that. Looks wonderful. Love the music. That's our hero, Rambo. Digging it, guys. Having a good time, man, watching this movie. That should be your new slogan on the back of your t-shirt. We don't give a fuck. Is that Mel? Isn't that Riggs in Lethal Weapon? You said that all the time. There, I don't give a fuck. Look at that. You know, someone who cares about him. You're not expendable, Rambo. And he pauses here and he looks back at her. It's a good moment. He's actually shit. Someone actually gives a fuck about me. God, this movie flies by, man. So we're already 42 minutes in. Flying. Tom Baker says, yes, casting is weird. Imagine Death Wish without Bronson and Rambo without Sly. Yeah, it's tough to imagine. Or Harrison Ford not playing Indy, Harrison Ford not playing Han Solo. Just this iconic characters, right? By iconic actors. They are up shit creek without a paddle, man. They're in some pretty deep shit now, man. Oh, I hate this. You know why I hate this? They turned their back on Rambo. These two freaking scumbags, mercenaries. Great action, man. Great action, guys. It says Lethal Weapon 2. The captain throws him with the no smoking sign. Says, you know what that says? Rick throws it back. He says, yeah, same thing as that, but I don't give a fuck. I love this. They all get excited, and Murdoch's like, fucking, what? Gets everyone out of there, abort the fucking mission. Fucking scumbag. I find movies really work best when you got like two villains. You always have your main villain, the people you're fighting, but then you got like someone who screws the character over, our protagonist over. In this case, Murdoch's supposed to be on his side. He's screwing everyone over. Nothing like being screwed over by your own people, right? Fucking entertaining movies, man. Ooh, they're gonna pay for that one, man. Woo! They're gonna pay. But Cole gets away. Love it. Thank God Cole got away, man. It's a great conversation here between this freaking political fucking bullshitter here. Tom said yes, Mill in that role. Who else? I love the passion of Trotman here because he led these men. You know, he saw men die, you know what I mean? Trained men, made boys into men. And I love how he just gives it to this guy. You're the one making the mistake. Oh, gives me chills, man. But I love that passion of, men who fought for the country. You know what I mean? Oh, they got him in pig shit and everything. Oh, disgusting. That's where it gets good, man. Tom Baker's a great Richard Crenna tribute in the 2008 movie, almost like a ghost. Yeah, man, that was great. John Rambo was a great flick, man. The fourth one, oh, brutal, visceral, great flick. Another really quick movie. I forget this actor's name, but he's the bad dude. Victor Maitland in Beverly Hills Cop as well. So he would have done that in 1984. That was released. This is released in 85, obviously. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna get what's coming to you. Freaking leeches on them and shit. Oh, really? Was he a James Bond villain? Yeah, I'm a rookie when it comes to James Bond. I've seen GoldenEye, I've seen Casino Royale, I've seen Skyfall, and I've seen oh shit, what's the second one after Casino Royale? God, I reviewed it, man. I can't remember it now. Shit. I got to get on some James Bond though eventually. Don't you love this when he tells him make the call? And he's just like, "Fuck you. You wish to test your strength. Good, good." So apparently, did you guys know that Dolph Lundgren auditioned for the Russian? You know, the big Russian dude, the giant that's behind. What's his name here? Colonel Pavelski, Colonel Pavlovsky. Dolph didn't get that, but he got Drago in Rocky Four. So Sergeant Yushin, that's it. Tom Baker says James Bond, Octopussy, the crazy Russian invader. Really? What else is new? Yeah, I got to get on to some more Bond for sure. For sure, man. Love it. Tim says, looking back now, glad he didn't get the role. He was born to play Drago. Oh yeah, he was excellent as Drago. Nick Chang says Steve McQueen was the top candidate for Bond. Are you talking about Bond or for Rambo? There she is, posing as the horror from Village. I love Co. Yeah, me too, Nick. I think he would look more like a Colonel Trotman than Rambo for sure. Austin Gomes says the fourth film in the Rambo series was, in my opinion, the best Rambo. Hey, man, I love First Blood, but I won't argue that. I won't argue that. I think it's a fantastic movie. I really do. So Tom says, yeah, that would have been perfect. Dragonfly Wolf Den. That's the thing with Rambo. He's never gonna sell anyone out. Kidding me? He ain't gonna sell anyone out. Austin said he filmed it right after the sixth Rocky. I think he was in such a great place creatively at the time in his life. Oh yeah, you know he was down and out, man. No one would hire Stallone. He comes and does Rocky Balboa, which He put up a lot of his own money for that. I mean, then John Rambo, Expendables starts another franchise. He came back, man, came back on top again, and, he's the man. He's the man. Stallone's my absolute favorite, man. Far greater actor than he gets credit for, too. But Stallone knows what he is too. You know what I mean, guys? Like he knows what he is. He knows what his fans want out of him. There was a time there where he was experimenting and doing silly comedies and maybe roles that weren't best suited for him. Maybe it was an agent, steering him the wrong way at the time. Who knows? I don't know. But when he's in the action genre, when he picks roles that he's suited to play more, he just does a really good job with them. Tom Baker said that old bomb detonating surprise outrunning it was so smart. Yeah, love it. Yeah, we're eventually gonna be watching every Rambo movie slowly. You know what I mean? We'll do Rambo 3. We'll do John Rambo. We'll do Last Blood. Oh, Rambo can't do it. Austin says Rocky Balboa and the original Rocky were the best because he was told he couldn't do it, and so much went wrong on those films that he had to use creativity and imagination. Yeah, yeah. Rocky's the best film ever made, man. As far as I'm concerned, love it. Damn, those big boots kicking you. I was pretty stylistic with the lightning flashing and the guys there. Oh, big boot in the fucking chest. Oh, it's gotta hurt. No, this is iconic right here, man. This is iconic where he's like, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. Tim says probably the second best part of the movie here, in my opinion, when he tells Murdoch, I'm coming for you, especially with the thunder and the lightning in the background. Oh yeah, it's great. I would not disagree with you, my friend. Squeezes it, thunder. Excellent. Oh, kidney shots, guys. Oh, you're fucking manning it up. This is great. Austin says, I love how Sly and Arnold were competing at this time. Kill counts, who had the bigger knife, who looked more ripped. Oh, yeah. But they're both awesome. I love them both, man. It's just fucking awesome. Tim says, spoiler alert, the best part may involve mud. You would not be wrong, my friend. You would not be wrong. Guns, explosions, one liners, Stallone, drenched in fucking mud, knives, ripping freaking guts out. What more could you want, man? What more could you ask for in an action film? A lot of fun, man. Like I said, that's Jerry Goldsmith's score going on. So great. Tom Baker, Timeless Truth, and Russian military being top villains. Yeah. What I love about the 80s. What's like I love about movies is I can escape from all this real life shit going on and just hang out with you guys, watch a movie. Just shut my brain off. And Stallone's movies do that for me. They make me shut my brain off and just have a good time. But you are right, Tom. Timeless truth, man. Just say history repeats itself. I don't I don't know how much stunts Stallone did in this. Or if he had a stunt double doing a lot of that, going down that hill there like that. Because man, that's some pretty good stunt work. I don't know if that was him or not though. Oh, Murdoch's sweating it out. Now he's sweating it out. She saved his ass, man. Saved his ass. She's got a real motherly way about her, Co. I just don't think we should have killed her off so soon. Let's face it, if she dies, he's going after Murdoch. If she doesn't die, I think he still would have went after Murdoch. Or maybe not. Kissy kissy. Austin says Al Pacino was approached to play Rambo, but he felt the character lacked the intensity of the novel. Laugh out loud. There's plenty of intensity. Oh yeah. Um, I could have seen Al Pacino playing something like that for sure. He would have brought a lot of intensity. But Stallone, I mean, he did a fantastic job as Rambo. Oh, he forgets his arrows and she gets killed. Guys, he forgot his arrows. I like how he bounces the bullets off the rocks. He's bouncing them off the rocks and shit like that. It's man's got skill. Goodbye to Co. I love her. Time to say goodbye. Tim says, "Yeah, I wonder if Murdoch still feels in charge like he told Trotman." Like you said, Colonel, he went home. Oh, look at this. In the rain, he buries her in the fucking mud and oh yeah, it's gonna get real now, man. You're about to see some serious shit. Austin says it's funny too because after Stallone filmed First Blood, he hated it. And he said he hated a lot. Rambo's dialogue. He said on Howard Stern one time he tried to buy the First Blood final cut and burn it. Yes, I've read all those stories. Um, yeah, for sure. Apparently, some of the dialogue was pretty bad. Oh, look at him here, guys. He's serious, man. Tim says now shit is gonna hit the fan. Rambo is pissed. Austin says Timothy is a legend. Yes, he is. Tim is a fucking legend. Love me some Stallone. Tim loves Stallone. Fist pump, guys. Oh, love it. You gotta have snapping necks in the 80s, eh? Whatever happened to fuck, he's just taking everyone out, man. This is great. This is one of my favorite sequences, for sure. Spoiler alert, top 50. I wonder where this will land. He gets them all disorganized. He gets them all confused. True guerrilla warfare, you know what I mean? Taking them out one by one. Tim says above the law. Now that's a watch party. Talk about snapping bones. Yeah, man. I like hard to kill. Hard to kill would be fun. Out for justice. I like early Seagal. You know, Seagal just cashes everything in now, but when he first popped onto the scene, you know, his early movies I really enjoy. Like if I do a Seagal marathon, I'll do Above the Law, Out for Justice, Marked for Death, Hard to Kill, Under Siege. Here's Tim Scene. Pull focus on Rambo. Boom, there it is. Oh, so I'll tell you a cool story. When I was dating my wife, you guys, if you followed me, you know this story, but for the sake of people coming new to the channel. So when I met my wife, we're on a date. We're having dinner before the movie. We went to see The Guardian with Kevin Costner. And, we started talking. We're still getting to know each other. And like, yeah, I'm a big movie fan. Well, she's like, who's your favorite? I love Stallone. I love Rambo. And then she would say, oh, I love when he's hiding in the mud and he comes behind the guy. And I went, oh my God, I love you. Let's get married. That's when I knew she was the one, man. When a woman knows the scene of Rambo like that you love, man, love, man. LO fucking VE. So that's my little sentimental story for today or tonight. Austin says Under Siege. Yeah. Best scene. Fuck yeah. Austin's Under Siege 2 was better though. Do you think so? You think Under Siege 2 was better? I'm not sure about that. Tim says, hang on to that lady, J Man. Oh, I have for 16 years. That will be this October will be my 17th wedding anniversary. So we've been married 16 years, been together 17 years. Good times, good times. I've been watching Predator movies all day today with her. We like to have movie afternoons, and we were all watching the Predator movies today. I was watching AVP Requiem today, and I actually like that one. I know a lot of people trash on it because you can't see anything. So what we did, we brightened our TV right up. And man, you could see you do that, you can see all those scenes that are like the darkness of the movie. Um, Way more enjoyable when you get to see the wolf predator doing his thing and everything. So it's pretty awesome. Tim says Austin must be having a few drinks. I didn't even know they made Under Siege too. Oh, they did. That's the one on the train. Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. It has a young Katherine Heigl in it. Here's our explosions, everyone. Oh God, I love Predator 2. I just reviewed it on the channel not that long ago. Predator 2, Austin says, with Danny Glover. I'm a sucker for an action flick with Danny. Austin said, I've had a few drinks. What of it? Keep drinking, my friend. Oh, we're ready to see exploding arrows. Let's see how these work. You ain't running away from that, my friend. You ain't running away from this. Tim says Jason has a great following. We're like the team in Predator, all busting each other's balls, watching great movies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we're like. Now, I don't mind this fight, guys, here. I just think this fight could have been better. I think it's because they're in a contained space. If they had this fight more out in the open, I think you could have done a lot more with it. All I can say to you, Tim, is stick around. It's just a lot of grappling and choking. You know what I mean? There he goes. Kicks him out. Austin says, I'm half Italian. We break balls all day in this family. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's all I got to say to that. Nothing wrong. We're dudes, man. Busting each other's balls. Yes, and I am a man channel. I was looking at my I was looking at my analytics and where they say, everyone who watches your channel, male, females like 9%, like 91% is male. Tim says I disagree. I think it was perfect. The tight space and loser falls out of a helicopter. Awesome. Yeah. What about the fight Rambo 3 though when he kicks the guy into the hole? That was pretty cool. Now this is a great sequence. I like when he rescues all the POWs. It's just such a cheerful moment. Rescues all the POWs, gets them in the helicopter and everything. Just freaking hero stuff, you know? Go to the movies, have a good time, root for somebody. Like Stallone says, he's in the hope business. Once you watch that Sly documentary, you really understand where he's coming from, the roles he takes, what he likes to see in movies, what he likes to give the audience in a film. Austin says they gave Stallone a private jet as part of his payment for Rambo 3. Really, eh? Wow. Look at all these explosions, man. Like, this is crazy. This must have been like, this would have been tough to make, all those explosions going off and everything. There he goes, man. This is a great moment. A famous poster. Who had that famous poster with him blasting everyone away? I did. I remember for Christmas every year as a kid, I'd get guns, plastic toy guns. I'd strap them on my shoulder, go out to the woods, and think I was Rambo. This freaking. I had a plastic Rambo knife. I'd put fake blood on. Man, growing up in the early '90s, the '80s, just awesome. Austin said there's been talks of a cliffhanger too. Anyone heard of that? Yeah, I've been hearing that. Like I said, I'd be down with anything with Stallone. So Tim says no CGI bullshit, crazy explosion scenes. Yep, dangerous work, but rewinding a bit when he just pulled all those POWs out and the guy fell and he picks up and says, come on, you can do it, you can do it." It's just mm, great moment. Oh, here we are, our standoff. Helicopter versus helicopter. This is a great sequence. The chase, the dog fighting. Look at this, eh? Like I said, it's a great. The action scenes are no joke in this. That's for sure. It's one of these movies. Rambo 2 is one of these movies that if you want to introduce your son, you want to introduce your son, your small child to um an action movie, and it's not too much, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of blood, there's not a lot of just awesomeness. And it's this like I it's this one. I showed this to my son quite a while ago. He didn't really get into it, but it's not like gonna freaking scare the bejesus out of them, right? Hopefully they like it and they just think it's awesome. Austin says the stuntman died while they were filming this movie. They dedicated the movie to him. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I thought it was a technician. I didn't realize it was a stunt man. I bet a explosion went off earlier than it was supposed to. Man, terrible. Tim says I walked into Canadian Tire, 13 years old, bought a Rambo survival knife. No questions asked. I had cash. Guy said, "Here you go." Those were the times, Tim. Those were the times. Rambo playing dead. Playing possum, man. Another war tactic. Austin says, "No, you're right, Jason. He was part of the crew. That's my bad." I'm not sure. It was something like that. Yeah, like a technician or something. Still, man, awful, right? Awful. These movies are dangerous, man. Like I said, they take a lot of timing, a lot of preparation. And sometimes it happens, man. It's unfortunate, but this what these people do, they put their lives on the line just to entertain us. Gotta respect that shit, man. Gotta respect it. That freaking thing's getting out of control, man. Lone Wolf, calling Wolf Den. Over. Lone Wolf. Arriving with POWs. Yeah! You know there's more men out there. You know where they are. Find them, or I'll find you. Freaking quotable movie, man. It's a quotable movie as well. Tim says Murdoch, he's shitting his pants. Also says it's great to talk Rambo with you all. Getting married and having a kid, I've become domesticated. Great stuff, Jason. I remember, man, back in the my oldest son is 15, my middle is 12, and my youngest is turning 9 very soon. And in about a week. So when I was first married, having kids, all of my wife and I did. Back when Blockbuster was around, we'd go to the every Friday night. I'd rent a whole bunch of movies for us to watch over the weekend. We're still like that. We like to chill out, watch movies at night. So yeah, I'm glad that you popped in, Austin, and I appreciate you. You know what? Every one of you who showed up tonight, I appreciate it. You know, it's we don't get a big crowd, but you guys are amazing. We get the right crowd. We don't get the big crowd, but we get the right crowd. So that's all that matters. There's no trolls, so that's a good thing. Oh shit. He's pissed. Oh, we got a good Frank Stallone Peace in Our Life track coming up. The end here. Thomas says Rich Rambo would blow the real ones away. See those theatrical Kremlin speeches with those fanatical Russian generals attending. Their oldest general dressed with 100 medals is 98. Oh, geez. Well, that's the great thing about movies. We can sometimes just live vicariously through the movie. Almost a little fantasy, if you will. We need to do a freaking comedy. We need to do a comedy, guys. We need some laughing. That's what we need. We should do a kick-ass comedy soon. Tim says your channel rocks, Jay. Man, the reviews, the watch party, everything, just wicked stuff, eh? I like it. I think I put out good content, but I mean, I think the channel speaks for itself. I'm not the greatest at it, but I have fun doing it. You know where they are. Find them. You know there's more subscribers out there. You know where they are. Find them, or I'll find you. Come on, that shit was funny, guys. That was funny. That that dude looking away. He's like Rambo didn't put a knife in his freaking guy. Scared as fuck. Nice little speech here too. Tim says Uncle Buck watch party. Watched it the other day, laughing the whole time. Oh yeah, love me some John Candy, man. Great speech here, man. Great performance. I get chills every time watching this speech here. Spilled his guts. Gave everything he had once. Austin says, "Have a good one, everyone. I'm gonna throw on a movie and pass out. Me too. I'm going upstairs to watch some fucking Predator, the original Predator, man." Tim says, "Cheers, Austin." Yeah, cheers, buddy, for sure. Rambo 2, man. Rambo 2 had a great time, guys. This was fun. It was fast, but it was fun. Great tune. All right, guys. Um, Let me go over here. That was fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate all for coming out tonight. All that kind of jazz. These things are fun to do. I usually like to have someone with me, but my guest got sick, got under the weather, so it happens. So I don't mind. I don't mind popping on here alone every now and then. It's really fun and stuff like that. It's a lot easier to bounce off someone, but um, yeah, I did okay. I did okay, I think. So, um, Austin says, "Cheers, buddy." Tim says, "Thanks." That's Jason. Great show as always. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very much. But though I don't think there'll be any live streams this week. I got busy stuff to do, like as far as the channel is concerned. I'm working on a 1980s award show, which is very close. It's going to be live. But I had to do a lot of months of work to get it prepared, to get it ready. So I still got a lot of work to do on that. I recorded a really cool video today. Check this out. Tell me you guys are not excited for this one. This one is um Aliens versus Predator. 1986 Aliens versus Predator 1987, but I do a character versus character breakdown. So I take 9 rounds. We do 9 rounds of character versus character. So Dutch versus Ripley, Blaine versus Drake, Newt versus Anna, Alien Queen versus the Predator, Mac versus Vasquez, and we go through 9 rounds of this. It's not a very long video, but um, it's a fun one. So I'm gonna edit that together, get that out this week. Um, I got some ranking videos that will be coming up slowly. I have to, really some big videos coming, so that's it's coming. It's just, these things take time. So and obviously, I got some more watch parties coming up and stuff like that, guys. So, stick around, just stay just, just hit the notification bell of the channel and all that kind of stuff, and you'll get notified whenever I go live, all that kind of stuff. Tim says, want a comedy to do? We should do a Stripes watch party. That would be fun. I love me some Stripes. I love me some Stripes. I just don't think I've done on this watch party series I'm doing, A Man in a Movie. I don't think I've done a comedy yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll out. Maybe I'll put a poll out because I don't know really which one to watch. To be honest with you, I love John Candy. I like Bill Murray. I like the old stuff, as you guys know. So maybe I'll put a poll out or something like that. But we'll see. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna say goodnight to you now. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out. Hit that like button, subscribe, share the video around. Follow me on Instagram. Everything is in the description below. And you guys all have a good night. My name is Jason. You're watching Backtrack Cinema. I will see you next time, and I will see you in the movies. Cheers, guys.